Hey, what's up, guys? It's deshawnhollywood, and today, ooh, we're gonna have a story time, and I really think you're gonna enjoy this one. Probably more than any other video that I've made. We are gonna talk about the first time I ever went to jail! Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a moment because I literally still can smell it. I can still smell it today. Ew, it was so gross. It was the worst experience of my life. Okay, fast forward into how I even got into this situation. Well, I was on vacation in Los Angeles visiting one of my best friends. Love her so much. She knows who she is. And it was actually my first time ever in Los Angeles. My family is from there and I had never been. And I was like, okay, listen, I am deshawnhollywood. How is it that I've never been to Hollywood? Hello? So my best friend, she had a penthouse out there. She was pursuing her singing career. And I was like, you know what? Listen, I'm about to come out there and help you with some looks. And we are about to have a good time at the same time. Okay? So I packed my bags. I get all my money situated. And I was like, I'm hitting it. Bye. On my way to Los Angeles. Okay, my best friend, she picks me up from the airport and right away, she had some party favors in the car, and as soon as we pulled off from LAX, it was like, turn up the jams and time to get it in. So, you know, we're indulging, listening to music, singing, and she's like, so what do you want to do tonight? And I was like, I mean, you know, it's the first night, so let's keep it cool and chill. So I thought. Nothing was cool or chill about this night at all. So we go back to the penthouse, I get unpacked, get settled in, and she was like, we're gonna get dressed and then we're gonna go to this dinner spot in Santa Monica. I'm like, absolutely. By the way, her view was incredible. We're overlooking like Venice Beach. Fast forward. We are out at dinner, and at dinner we're like, you know, let's get a bottle of wine. Why not? Have that over dinner. We're literally looking at the Santa Monica beach from our eating spot. Like, literally. Long story short, we're like, let's finish the bottle. YOLO, why not? So we finish the bottle. Then after we finish the bottle, how about we get a couple of shots? Yes, throwing them back. After a few shots, maybe we should get a mixed drink. Sip. So, mind you here, guys, we finished our dinner, we finished the bottles, we finished the shots, we finished the mixed drink, and she's nice and feeling good. Me, I'm the same, but again, remember, it's my first night in LA. So, like, I didn't want to stop. I wanted to keep going and going and going and going. And we get home back to her house and she's like, I'm not going out. You know, Venice Boardwalk is right walking distance. Here's the keys. You can go. So me thinking I'm hot shit. I'm all dressed up and looking cute. I'm like, I'm about to go to this Venice fucking bar right here. Walking distance from her house, by the way, guys. Like, didn't even have to get in a car. Walking distance. So as soon as I get to the bar, literally they're like, excuse me, ID, sir, ID. And granted, I mean, I was only like 22, 21, I think at that time. So they were on it, but I probably looked young as fuck, like 12. So I go straight to the bar and I was like, let me get a blue motherfucker, please. And the guy's like, oh, are you sure you want that? Like, that's a strong one. And I was like, excuse me, didn't I ask for that? Let me get a blue mother. So he's like, all right, you pick your poison. So, you know, I'm mingling, sipping my drink. I'm like getting drunker and drunker by the minute. Mind you here, pause. A blue motherfucker has everything that a Long Island has in it. It's just blue. Literally, fast forward. I thought that I only had 2 of those, but yeah, I guess I ended up having 4.5 of those. So I'm starting to, apparently, I called my friends back home, like, I'm in LA, bitches, I'm fucked up off the drinky drink. Like, they told me that's all I kept saying is, I'm fucked up off the drinky drank. And I'm like, I'm about to order another one. They're like, no, Deshawn, literally, you sound like you've had enough. I think you need to call it a night and go home. Mind you here, I don't even remember having this conversation with them, so you know I was gone at this point, right? So I get in the cab, right? And I guess as I'm in the cab, I don't know how to tell the man I'm literally walking distance from where we are. I'm puking, I can't stand up by myself. And honestly, guys, that's when I stopped remembering everything completely. So, fast forward, sleep, I wake up. I look around. I'm like, I didn't know where I was. I literally thought that I was trapped inside of a Saw movie or something. I was like, oh my god, what am I about to have to do? Am I about to have to pull my hair out, like dig my eye out to get out of here? What is this place? Then as I started to sober up a little more, I realized, wait, there's a little toilet right there. This is a bunk bed I'm on. There's a little small sink and the door has bars.
I was in jail! So I'm like, oh my god, everything is racing through my mind. I'm like, what did I do? Did I kill someone? Did I get into a fight with someone? Did I hurt someone in a car? Like, what's happening? I wasn't even driving, but I'm still like, what the fuck happened? Did I cause some type of collision?
So finally, I got the courage to hit the little button. Boop! Boop! Yes, how can we help you? Excuse me, how much longer am I gonna be in here? You have like 10 minutes. So at this point, I'm just sobbing. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a mugshot. I'm like Lindsay Lohan and Britney Spears and Chloe and everyone with the mugshot. So finally, the security guard comes to the door and I'm thinking like, oh shit, now I'm about to have to go to trial and like figure out who I killed or what happened. He gives me my shoes, gives me a plastic bag of all of my shit and is like, bye. I'm like, what? I couldn't just leave without knowing why I was in there, guys. So I'm like, excuse me, sir. Can you tell me why I was in here? He's like, oh, public intoxication. You just needed to sober up. Excuse me? Public intoxication? I was that fucked up, guys. From dinner, I should have known. Bitch, stay your ass in the house. You're nowhere. So I was like, I don't have a mugshot? He's like, no. I'm like, so you guys didn't like arrest me? Well, we did, but only to bring you somewhere to sleep because you couldn't tell us where you were or how. He's like, I mean, we knew you were a good kid. You were just out and you had too much fun. So we gave you somewhere to sober up. Nothing to worry about, buddy. And I'm literally like, oh my gosh. Thank you so crying in this man's face. And he's like, listen, it's not necessary. Just go home and be careful next time. So finally, I get my cell phone, I turn it on. I have 1,000,005 messages, phone calls from all of my friends, from my friend who I was staying with. So I call her. Ring, ring. She picks up the phone. Where are you? I was like, I was in jail. Crying again, hysterically. She's like, send me your location. So then she pulls up, she comes to get me. I get in the car crying, look at her, and I still remember how hard we started laughing to this. I'm like, bitch, can you believe my first night in LA, I go to jail? Not the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the last, bitch, the first night. So then I knew from the rest of the trip, oh my gosh, like, we still laugh about this story to this day. Like, we went back to the bar the next day and that's how I found out all of this information of what I did, hitting on the bartender, how many cocktails I had, me. So anyways, I just would like everyone to know that even when you're on vacation, it's important to use the buddy system, know your limits, and to not get too intoxicated so you don't end up in fucking jail, ugh, with the awful smell. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you would like to hear more story times about my crazy ass life, then just let me know. Send me a message, comment, like, share, subscribe, all of that. And until next time, I'm Deshawn Hollywood. Bye guys!